The OECD forecasts an upward trend for the world's economic growth for 2024. It also revised up its outlook for the South Korean economy to 2.6% on the back of strong exports and a boost in private consumption. Our Ahn Sung-jin brings the latest.
Though economic growth remains modest, the OECD forecasts a positive global outlook. In its outlook report released on Thursday, the OECD has raised the global economic growth rate to 3.1%, with a stable employment market and further slowdown in inflation. It stated that the global economy has been relatively resilient, with little change made from 2023 of 3.1% and the projected growth of 3.2% in 2025. Estimated growth for this year has been revised upward by 0.2 percentage points from February's predictions. Though development differs from country to country, developing countries, as well as the U.S. in particular, have shown stable growth. The OECD has raised the growth projection for the U.S. by 0.5 percentage points to 2.6%. For Europe, it remains sluggish as the energy crisis drags on. It still stressed that uncertainties remain due to geopolitical risks, extended high inflation for some countries, and the possibility of a sluggish recovery in the Chinese economy. As for South Korea, the OECD has raised its economic growth rate for 2024 to 2.6%, 0.4 percentage points higher than February's outlook. The presidential office elaborated on the country's upward revision.
This is largely due to a strong performance in major industries, such as semiconductors, and a better-than-expected recovery of private consumption.
He also added that the growth rate is the highest among G20 countries with a per capita income of over $20,000. The OECD provided further recommendations for the need for structural reforms, especially in pensions to respond to the rapidly aging society, and also suggested innovation in regulations to further support small and medium-sized businesses. Ahn Sung-jin, Arirang News.